In what way, huh? All I've done is the best for the people, and for you. The only thing that's happened is that you've attacked me. Twice. You've attacked me. I ran. I didn't attack you. I only attacked you to get away from you because you were beating me. That was the only time I attacked you. You struck first.
You've upset the cat. I hope you're proud.
Yeah.
We return to the adventuring party.
Okay.
Sneak around. Sneak.
Okay, they're coming.
Run away. Run away.
That's the first time I've just like had fun with a match in a long time.
So, just going back real quick, I have contingency plans, and I don't know how I'll implement them or what I will do, but it is what it is. Elliot, we are ready for your recap, good sir.
Everyone woke up.
Yeah.
Yay! All right.
Alright, the party woke up. And Kainen was not there. They're like, cool, is there a message? No, there is no message, no letter, no nothing. Let's go track. So Harvey managed to track and found some, I believe, like, signs of the mushroom little patch area had seemed like evidence of like movement or steps through there. So they kind of tracked through, made it up into the Temple of the Crashing Waves, so the water cultist area. I don't remember the name. And they made their way through the passageways into the little altar.
Making my way.
They made it away. Yes, every time I can't help myself. Me too. They made it into the little altar room and found a letter on the doorway, exiting that room. And this message was from Kainen, saying that he had made a deal with the dragon turtle, and that although he sees the rest of the crew as his allies, he cannot trust that they will take the trident away from him and stop him from taking out the fire cultists. And that's essentially all that happened.
Question
recap.
Question about this glorious recap.
I'll go for it.
Since Kainen sees us as such allies, he didn't have to leave that fucking sword behind, did he?
Nope.
You don't know.
The only other magical weapon we had, he stole! He's our enemy, guys! Kill him!
Last I heard, it was given to Kainen. He's like, here you go. Oh, thank you.
It was given to Kainen, so
Yeah,
I stand with Elliot
100%.
on
You
that one.
gave it to Kainen.
That was a loan. It's not my fault you didn't read the fine print.
My fault you didn't say loan.
Yeah.
Well, now you are
It was
alone.
implied. Now the
Okay.
debt collector's gonna come a knocking.
Okay. So, I'm summoning players to the board.
Oh yeah, that's a thing.
Wahoo!
Wahoo! Okay, so
Now, am I meant to be? Should I be in the sneaky area for this one?
no, Elliot. Look, you. I think this is where the campaign is going to pivot. So, you hearing and find out what's going to happen. Yeah, fuck you. You can go hide. Bye. Okay. He has been banished.
Oh no.
To the Shadow Realm.
Yes.
Guess we'll find out when
so-
we do the recap. Or-
Hey. I'm dragging him down to the other channel, so okay. So you've read the message. He just sent a message in chat, says rude. Okay. So we didn't digress on anything that has happened. You found the letter. What is your immediate reactions.
Gotta get
Actually,
that
you know
trident
what?
off him.
Let me reread the note that you received, and by rereading it, then you can think upon how you are reacting. So, the message states, "The dragon turtle and I have come to an arrangement, so long as I have the trident in my possession. Unfortunately, my influence could not dissuade its attention from you, so move with caution. It will attack you if it finds you. If I can give the dragon turtle what it seeks in exchange for information, I will be able to create a water devastation orb and eliminate the fire cultists. I know you would disagree with my possession of the trident, but this must be done for the greater good. I still see you as my allies, but I cannot trust that you'll take the trident away from me. Again, Kainen, Havenstone."
So, I'm losing my voice, by the way, so I apologize if I sound the way I do.
No problem.
Havi is of the opinion that Kainen has succumbed to the sickness of the cult and can only hope that he means what he says about taking down the fire cult.
I thought that's what we were doing all along, was taking down these cults. Why does he feel like to go off on his own to do the same thing?
Because he thinks the only way to do it is with the trident.
Okay, so quick pause, guys. Just a reminder, we spent 2 to 3 sessions where he was polymorphed into a snapping turtle.
Oh no, I remember.
I don't doubt you remember. You took the trident from him and you hid it so he couldn't find it. Because you're worried about him. He never said anything in relation to being part of the water cult, per se. Like, I mean, you're free to read between the lines as well. Like, don't let me steer you away from any of that. So you can understand as to why he feels like he needs to be absent, or he's fearful of his standing within the group.
I don't believe that. I believe that he is just incredibly greedy right now and wants to hold the trident. Whoa. Bobby.
Sorry, I have angry kitties.
That's delightful.
Well, I mean, if he wants to have ocean pimples, then, you know, who are we to say otherwise? He's talking about the barnacles.
Mm. I mean, the trident's obviously not good for him. It made him attack us when we took it away from him.
It poisoned his mind.
Well, technically, we chased him. He wasn't attacking us directly at first.
He did. He shoved me first.
He threw me down a set of stairs.
Well, we did throw him down a set of stairs in response.
In response. Exactly. A proportionate response.
Can any of you talk to animals?
No.
I talk to them all the time. They never reply.
I ate them.
I wonder if it's too late to try to get the turtle to tell us what's going on. We did kind of wail on it a bit.
We've literally got a note here saying that if we try to find the turtle, it will try to attack us.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it's our only lead to Kainen if we still want to try to, talk to him. Or, the other option is there's a frog that might be able to know of a cure.
Okay, pause.
Frogs
Javi,
don't have paws.
your passive perception, you start to notice the watermarks all over the floor. And you determine that this seems relatively recent. Within the past hour at least. There is pooled water where the note lays, and then it moves off towards the water in this direction.
I will investigate.
Okay, if you would like to glean more information on this, I am going to need a survival check.
Okay. 16 or 19? 16 plus 8. 24.
Okay, so it was a high DC of 22. And you study these footprints, you see that it comes up that's very faded on this side. Well, sorry, let me just think about this. You see the tracks come in and move about, and then you see the tracks after placing letter come back. And one of those footprints seems to be pivoting in a direction to your left, which is this way, before it goes into the water.
Havi studies the footprints for a moment. And calls Lady and Phil over. I think these might be footprints belonging to Kainen. It looks like he's, come out and put the note and then gone into the water. But the only thing I can see on this side is that room. I'm going to check it out.
Do you need a buddy with you? Because I don't want you to go by yourself.
We should probably all
I
go.
think all three of us should go.
Yep. At this point, we shouldn't really leave anyone alone, I don't think. If there's only three of us.
Yeah, I think that might not be a bad idea.
So, what's your plan?
Harvey first.
To go through the little door into this room.
Okay.
You find a cat.
She's so mad.
I'll go third. Make sure nothing comes up behind us.
Where's that?
Okay.
Sorry, I'm just going to enable flying on you guys so you don't fall.
No, that's fine. He's swimming. It's Swim, 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 swim.
Yeah, you're gonna swim, but you're obviously gonna surf. Soon. So
But now I can't fit through the tunnel. Oh, there we go. Glug, glug, glug. Funny we should check in here. This was one of the first places I considered hiding the trident and figured probably be the first place to be found.
Well,
Alright. Take a look around.
seems you found it regardless. And Javi will, have
Phil
a look around.
would slow turn his head to look at Javi, won't say anything, and then just kind of look back to the shore.
sorry, lady, did you want to get on the rocks?
Yeah, I probably will. Get out of the water.
And
There was that
Harvey,
water weird a while ago. Folks, remember that Kainen turned?
Oh, wasn't that
And then we
strange?
did and then we did nothing about. Just
sorry,
sort of
say that again, Will. Sorry, I missed it.
there was I think it was a water weird, or it was some aquatic creature that Kanan mind controlled into searching for things, and then it just never came back.
Correct.
So I think getting out of the water might be a good idea, just in case. And then I'm just gonna have a look around at the rock face.
Phil's hanging on the edge of the water because he feels he can get away faster if he's already here.
So Phil, what are you doing?
He's just kind of like how you hang on the edge of a swimming pool. He's just kind of hanging on the edge of the water watching lady do her checks.
And Javi, what are you doing? Again, just sorry. one more time.
Just searching this room to see if I can find any trace of Kanan.
Okay, can I? The DC's different for each one. Can I please either get a survival or a perception check, please? Perception. That's the word.
Um,
From who?
All of us.
Everybody.
Okay. And they're both the same.
yeah, I'll go perception.
Okay, survival.
19 plus 8, 27.
Oh,
Well,
21
yeah,
total.
you beat the DC. It was higher for perception than it was for survival. In
Oops.
amongst the chest, you find the sleeping buddy, Kainen.
I take the trident.
Here we are again. Jesus Christ.
Hold on. Okay. Hey, Elliot.
So, what's going on, guys?
Can I please get a roll for intent, please, and tell me the two numbers that you get?
Have a 7 and a 14.
7 and a 14.
So 14, I think, is just a smidge higher
It is.
by 4
Um,
points.
I was planning to determine what high or low meant. High is good for you. You wake up to the noise of the splashing in the room, as it was dead silent before they entered.
Or Manhands McGee's got
And-
out of the water.
You realize that you see Lady Pierce on the shoreline, and you see Havi in the air.
And she's running towards you.
I'm gonna do... Oh, sorry. Anyway, I don't know if you've seen that clip, but I'll go back to that at some point. Okay, cool. So they're sprinting at me right now. Oh, shit. Yeah.
So that roll for intent,
All right.
had it been really low, they would have
Well,
got
just
to you
like that.
while you were sleeping.
Uh-huh.
You wouldn't have heard them. So that intent roll, you woke up and you hear them in the room with you.
Jeez. All right, I didn't expect to get this point because I'm like, hopefully they won't find me. Never mind, they found me immediately. Fuck you and your 24. DC was 22. You suck.
So
Anyway.
if I spoke to Elliot about this, and I specifically stated that if he had been very cautious about his movements, the DC would have been 25.
Damn, I would have just missed it.
Yeah. So, because I was like, I wanted to make the DC 20, but I felt like that was too low. I made it 22 instead. Because it had to be very difficult to tell where water track led to. There's no direct sunlight in here. It's not warm. It's not humid. It's dry, but like this is this like marble flooring and stuff like that, and wasn't really and stonework, so it wasn't really going to dry quickly. So they had some time to pick up Kainen's footprints, which they did. And Harvey beat DC by 2.
Hey,
I have a question for you in this specific scenario right now.
Okay.
Is the area that we're in right now dark? Like it's pitch black, isn't it? We are not in a lit area right now. Who has dark vision?
Havi, please repeat the roll you did for perception.
Oh, I was enormous with it.
I'm guessing it's disadvantage.
Well, it was 27 is what she rolled.
Jeez.
I rolled a 17 plus 8, which is 25.
25, sorry. My apologies.
Okay.
No, my initial roll was 27. This roll was 25.
So that
if
was
it
your
was
disadvantage roll, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I rolled a 19 and a 17.
Jeez.
Well, yeah, well, you got found.
Never mind. Is that
Um,
it? I just wanted to confirm, like, wait a minute, I'm pretty certain we had a discussion saying Harvey doesn't have doesn't have dark vision, even though it makes sense
no.
he would.
So I will read out the description of this room. Okay, so it doesn't mention anything about light sources in this room, but there are the rusty coffers which Kainen is sleeping beside. Even a disadvantage with a 25 to perception, you get found. And there is 3 of them, and they are distinctively searching. They're combing the desert.
Yeah, that's all good. Like when she said 25, I'm like, yeah, I'm fucked. 25 is gonna do it.
Yeah.
Especially if they're flying, yeah. Okay, cool. So at the moment is a what am I doing right now?
You're still lying down.
Huh?
You have not completed your long rest.
Huh?
You wake up to the sound, the noise.
Okay.
Because there are chests in... this room is mildly lit by the lichen around the walls.
Oh, okay. Cool.
It's
And
a very hell glow.
I know I've been spotted, or I suspect. I'm assuming it's a suspect because I know sound has only happened, so I know
Perception
people
check?
are here.
You roll for intent. On a high number, you know you've been found. On a low number, you don't.
I do not. 1 and a 6.
Cool. So you
Or-
only
or
hear.
9,
You've heard the sound. That's it.
Okay. Then in that case, Mr. Bond, wish
Never
to,
respond. I expect you to die.
I'm going to hold action, and if it looks like they're going to come towards me, I will immediately get up and run.
Okay. So what's everybody else doing?
Well, Phil, he's not really looking around, knowing how dark it is. Like I said, he's on the edge of the water, but he's mostly listening, just trying to get a bead on what everyone's doing.
I don't
Lady
suppose
Wow.
my 21 survival check did anything.
21 survival was really good. Was that with disadvantage or just straight?
No, it was straight. I can roll another one.
Yeah, roll another one. See what we get.
Yeah, because this will determine what I do, I guess. Okay. I'm not aware that there is a Kainen sleeping just yet.
What
There's a
did you
9.
roll?
9
That's-
total.
Okay. Yep. Unaware. Phil, did you want to roll, or are you just happy to?
I rolled, I
Dang
got a
it.
12.
Okay. Havi, what are you doing?
Havi knows where Kainen is and looks over to Lady and just does a slight whistle and gestures their head toward where Kainen is. But I feel like this would be something that Lady would probably have to roll for to understand.
Like an insight or
You
something?
guys have been hanging around for quite a while. DC 10 insight check. Will.
The,
Straight roll.
okay. Natural 20.
Jesus Christ.
All right.
So
This
Harvey
got
has
to be
apparently
fun, but okay.
telepathically communicated an entire ambush plan.
All right.
Harvey begins making their way towards Kainen.
And I
Slowly,
think
so
that's my
as
cue.
not to spook him.
That's not my cue then?
I will move
Can
slowly as
Kainen
well.
Can Kainen see Harvey approaching? Because Harvey's
That's
above the water.
He's
I don't
lying
know.
down, so
Yeah.
this puts him at a disadvantage for anything he decides to do, especially because he's in heavy armor.
Heavy armor doesn't make me less lookable, but yeah,
He's just
I
gonna
understand.
stand up and it's gonna sound like pots and pans falling down a stair.
Yeah.
Um,
And almost perfectly on cue, the cat
Is he-
knocked over my dice.
Did he not take it off for his rest?
No.
no,
I don't know what shit's in here.
I haven't been very particular about people donning and doffing armor.
Right. Yeah.
We're in like safer areas of the world, sure.
We were in a safe place, damn it. And you left us.
Okay, so based on all the rolls that are happening, they're going to get within 25 feet of you before you even get a chance to respond.
Did it.
I want to see if I can do something.
Fluffer's coming.
Because I got the boots of springing and striding.
Yep.
I think
boy.
they're called. I want to calculate how far I can jump so he doesn't hear me coming.
You can jump, run 10 feet, and then jump the extra 30.
Mm.
So you're within, you get within 35 feet or 40 feet and be able to jump and pounce.
Yeah.
Just dummy mummy launching and yeeting herself across the canyon.
And then go
Before-
for a grapple on impact.
Oh, God. Be like a bug windshield.
You successfully jump the distance without Kainen knowing what's going on, but his reaction was to get up and move. I need an initiative roll from everybody but Phil. So, Lady, Harvey, and Kainen, please give me an initiative roll.
I'm picturing
Oh,
Lady
come on, baby.
coming down. Kanan's
Come on,
coming down.
baby. Be good.
Bam.
No, it's not good.
Sorry, just picturing Kanan like, trying to be stealthy or whatever, and then just lady.
Just stuff of nightmares. Waking up to that.
Alright.
Fuck
I got a
you.
natural one.
You got a
Hopefully
natural
my
one?
luck.
Oh,
I
God.
got a natural one.
Oh, a chance?
I didn't roll great either, and I have advantage.
Oh, Jesus.
So Kainen, before Will, and Will gives us his, because natural one doesn't count as natural one. It's 1 plus your.
Yeah, I got a
stat.
5.
Okay, you got 5 total. Kainen, what is your initiative?
My initiative is 8.
Will, what initiative did you roll?
13.
Oh,
Oh.
so close. I don't think I have anything that's initiative related.
Both of you, Elliot and Will, please give me opposed athletics check for a grapple.
Oh, fuck. I should have raged.
Come on, baby.
Oh, well. Oh.
It's still bad. Come on. Bullshit. Uninstall this game. This game sucks.
I saw
He was
that.
laughing. I don't know what's going on.
It's just like, oh, I should have raged, and then I look over and he's like, athletics 27.
Fuck off.
Oh, Jesus.
Kainen, what was
I
your
would have had
athletics
to
roll?
roll a 19 or higher to win that. This is good.
It's like he
14,
said.
whatever.
It's the roll of the dice that's determining all this.
It's the rage of
Okay.
the dice in this game. Jesus.
So, we could do a whole rigmarole, but what I want to do as a DM is, Kainen, you are prone, you are pinned, you are restrained.
You is kind. You is smart. You is important. You is also fucked.
Okay, so lady, you've pounced, you've pinned Kainen. Harvey, you get to close distance. Phil, you hear, you understand, you know what's going on. Are you moving up to that area?
No, I'm staying where I'm at. Can I? How much can I see from where I'm at?
You can make out shapes, but not great.
I'll climb on the shore and pad closer so I can see what's going on.
You would get to about here.
That's fine. Aziz, light! That way I can see what the heck's going on over there.
So, are you casting light or dancing light?
Oh, dancing lights. Just one big orb.
Okay, yep. You put the big orb, and you can see everything perfectly fine.
It is a
Okay.
dancing orb.
So, I'm going to take this. Will, you have a chance to speak, then Harvey, then Kainen.
Okay. Good.
I'm going to say to Harvey, take the trident and fly it as high into the sky as you can and tie it to that stick you have. That's what I say.
Actually, sorry. Before Havi can respond, Kainen, it's on you. Then Havi. My bad.
Yeah, lower initiative.
Yep.
I'll yell at them and go, "Stop! You don't understand what I'm trying to do."
Then explain it.
And then it goes back to Will.
Okay. So,
Shut up.
it seems like it wants to be a conversation now.
I can't do shit, really.
Exactly. I mean, you're restrained. You can attempt to break the grapple, but you're at disadvantage on athletics checks. Versus a barbarian who's, just going to kick your ass. But whatever.
It's made of well,
I mean, look,
I would say he would struggle because of the surprise of it. So that would have been a reflex. A little bit like yelling it as I was like struggling. So I'll do that. Just nope.
I have a
11.
plan.
Not happening.
Just no.
11 for athletics check. It's not going to happen.
Okay.
Unless you guys
Another
have
27. Harvey will say, then explain it with a single claw under Kanan's jaw.
Jeez, it's the bad guys now, huh? Yeah, that's right. Anyway.
Hey, giving you a chance to explain it, my dude. They didn't just impale you.
Rude of you. Alright. Sorry. Character. Gotta get the character in. There's too many of the fire cultists, and you know we can't defeat them all. If I can get my hands on a water devastation orb, I can wipe them all out. And get rid of them. And we all know that they're a danger to this land. This trident is the only thing that allows me to do that.
This
You take it away
trident
from
is
me.
also the only thing that poisons your mind.
In what way, huh? All I've done is the best for the people, and for you. The only thing that's happened is that you've attacked me. Twice. You've attacked me. I ran. I didn't attack you. I only attacked you to get away from you because you were beating me. That was the only time I attacked you. You struck first.
You've upset the cat. I hope you're proud.
Yeah. That cat. So what the fuck is that?
It's your spirit animal.
You've allowed this weapon to poison your mind, and you're not yourself.
How much do you know me? I barely
Enough to
even
know
you.
that this isn't you.
How can you be so sure? You've never met me before all this. I've had my own life. I have a duty. And this drives towards my duty. My duty is above all.
Kainen,
It may.
before this, you can roll, and it's up. Don't tell the DM, don't tell the players. Either roll deception or persuasion, and then tell me the roll.
In secret?
Just the result. I'm
Or
sure.
does it not matter? Actually, no, it doesn't matter. I can tell you the number.
Yeah,
If it
tell
makes
me
it
the
better
number.
for role play, I'll do it secretly. If it's better for
I mean,
conversation.
tell me the number. Tell me the number.
Okay. Alright. So the choices was between deception and persuasion?
Correct. Like persuasion if you're telling the truth, deception if you want to hide something.
But don't tell us which one.
Yeah.
Or the DM.
Correct. Just the result.
Just tell me the total number you rolled.
Just a 10.
Okay. Harvey has a passive insight of 14. Were you being deceptive or truthful?
It was being truthful.
Harvey, you get you realize that you are getting honest responses from Kainen.
He may be feeling like he's telling the truth, but it could also be the influence of the trident.
A point.
Havi, just take the trident and fly it. Oh, wait.
He believes that this is the right way to do it, and
You saw how he acted when we took the trident away the first time.
I know, but I
Because it belongs
also
to me.
agree.
It's mine.
Oh,
Oh.
hush!
I wouldn't
I
take your gift
also
away from you, would
agree
I?
You did.
That
Oh,
we can't defeat the fire cult without this weapon. I do agree.
not this way. Not
It's the
at
best way to
Kainen's
fight fire.
expense.
I also agree with you that it shouldn't be at Kainen's expense.
What is
Because whether
what is
he
your
admits it
alternative?
or not, it is poisoning his mind.
What is your alternative? What are we going to do? Just waltz in and try and slay hundreds of people? Just
Alright, my
just to defeat them
question
all
is-
single-handedly? What?
Say this dragon turtle tells you where this water node is, and you take the trident and you create your devastation orb and you destroy the fire cult. What then?
And let's get rid
What
of
will
all the
you
other
do with the trident?
items in my
Or
possession.
will you be too
Is there
far
a need
gone?
to throw it away? If you have a weapon that is useful, why would you throw it away?
Because it's poisoning you. You're
How do you know
growing barnacles. I'm not blind.
All it is a physical feature that's appearing on me. Nothing more. Well, sure, I do not like it, but in the way it's not hindering me either. And if it can get what I need to do, sure, perhaps we can remove this any way you need to. Until then, this is the best direct action we can do. Beyond the fire cultist, we have the air cultist that may also be an issue for this land too. You don't know if we might need another. We don't know
My
what their intent is.
question is, to what end will you sacrifice yourself to this weapon?
I am dedicated to my cause. I always forget the frickin' name of it. Hang on 1 second. I always use like a word for it. I'm like, it's not that frickin' name. What's the name? My order. That's right. Like I work for my order, and this is for the good of the people. I am doing it for the good of the people. The Order of the Gauntlet is dedicated, tightly knit, holy-minded crusaders driven to finally hone sense of duty and honor. And this is what drives me. This is what I must do. And help hasn't arrived. I've called for it, and it hasn't happened. The longer we wait, more innocents will be sacrificed, or murdered, or whatever it is they're trying to do. How else do you think we're going to do this? I have no other idea. It's not a hand, you sneaky bastard.
What?
I didn't even look at the screen. I was literally watching our screen.
I respect that you're willing to sacrifice for the greater cause of vanquishing these cults. And I understand that it comes at a great personal sacrifice. Because whether you see it or not, this is poisoning you.
Whether or not it's true, it is still just.
Havi removes their claw from under your jaw.
I look to lady. And now what of you? You going to beat me again? Use your muscles to talk for you? Are you actually going to use something between your ears?
It's at this very point that there is a splash into the water as Phil polymorphs into a shark. And swims away.
I'll look at Harvey and I'll make like a head gesture to go after Phil, but I'm gonna sit here with Kainen for a little bit.
Havi nods and dives into the water.
Wow. See, this is nothing I had planned.
Excellent! Woo! Let's fuck up the name's day.
No, fucking. It's all good. Harvey, you would be swimming on difficult terrain going through the water.
Yeah.
With dashing, you have a total swim speed of 50 feet. And Phil has a swim speed of 40 feet, 80 feet if he dashes.
Am I able to see?
It's clear water.
What
You
he's
can
taken?
see. You don't know what he's taking.
I know.
The shark. Well, the shark obviously can't talk, but it kind of turns around and looks at Javi, just kind of tilts his head a little. You know, he can't really emote, but he's not trying to get away from Javi. He's just kind of looking up at her.
Since Javi's underwater, all Shark Phil would hear is so Javi thinks about it for a moment and casts air bubble.
Smart.
What are you doing? Look, where are you going? Emote shark man.
He's trying to figure out. He doesn't know how to emote to. I don't know how to communicate to you.
Sharkman and Barnacle Boy.
I mean, he'll possibly. He'll just kind of turn his head and motion towards Kainen, and then look at you. And he's just kind of swimming. He's a shark. He doesn't seem to be devious. I mean, roll an insight check if you want to.
There is a very dangerous dragon turtle roaming the waters. There's water weirds. Just be careful.
He nods as best as a shark can nod, and then kind of now keeps an eye open for anything in the water.
Harvey will head back to Lady and Kainen, but stay toward the shore near Phil.
Phil, what are you doing?
He's staying close. He's not going to leave on his own because he's reminded there could be a dragon turtle out there waiting. So he's kind of halfway between the exit and the party, not going in either direction. He's staying close to the surface so he can keep an eye on what's going on with these guys, but also keeping an eye on the entrance for any kind of new movement. So he's just kind of holding position, enjoying life as a shark. No other reason.
Life is good as a shark.
Yeah.
Life couldn't be sweet. Life couldn't be sweet. I'll listen to that song now.
Anyway,
Shaboom,
sorry to
shaboom.
interrupt. You may continue.
No, it's perfectly fine. It's good to know where you're at, what you're doing.
Hmm?
After the splash, Kainen, you notice the trident is missing, obviously.
Mm.
Like, the sleight of hand got the trident away from you without you perceiving it at all.
Mm.
But as soon as Phil leaves and splashes into the water, you check your purse and you notice the trident is gone. That part is obvious.
I glare at well, Lady's the only one here at the moment, isn't it?
Lady
other
and
two are at the
Javi's
water.
a little bit
Javi flew
between you
back.
two.
Okay. I glare at them again, and once again, you steal my things. Give it back now.
No. Harvey, fly it up into the sky.
So, just out of character, any items you carry, once you polymorph, absorb into the animal you are portraying it. So, this shark is not holding the trident, if that makes sense.
The trident is part shark.
Yep.
Can I
Hey, sure.
assume that Phil has taken it?
Give me an insight check, DC 10.
What was Javi's insight check?
My passive insight's 14.
Yep.
11.
Roll an insight check,
Oh.
Javi.
It's an 11.
14 plus 4, 18.
Okay, you might get a sense that Phil did it on purpose just to take it out of the equation while you continue talking with him.
And I can assume that Phil has it.
You notice the trident missing. Everybody's aware now that Phil has the trident.
Okay. Harvey, take Phil outside, make sure he gets outside, and then fly it into the sky where Kaden can't get it again.
You now have two choices. I say to everyone, you now have two choices. You give me the trident, I will cooperate. You don't give me the trident, and now you're my enemy.
It's too late for that, I'm afraid. Harvey, Phil, go. Go! She shouts.
I'm not convinced that Kainen is entirely wrong. There's
Get it
going
out of
to
his
be
reach.
There's going to be great sacrifice required from all of us to defeat these cults. And I believe Kainen means it.
Maybe you
when
should be
he
the one to
says
take the
that-
trident then. If you can do it, if he can do it, why can't you?
I am tasked with this. It is mine.
You are not tasked with
my
this. We gave you
burden.
this trident.
Exactly.
Your
you
words are
gave it
meaningless to me
It is
now,
now
Kaden.
mine.
I don't care what you have to say. You lied to us already.
Well, you took from me.
Go ahead,
Theft
Harvey.
is a crime.
Take the trident for yourself.
I try and headbutt her.
No.
Give me an attack roll with disadvantage.
I'm assuming this is just a melee arm strike. Yeah.
An arm strike, yes.
Only a 15.
It misses.
What's that? Yeah. Her arm is like crazy. It's ridiculous.
Stop struggling. Just everybody calm down for a second. Kainen, I know you want the trident. Just you're not helping things at the moment by struggling and running away and just you're
You keep
not
stopping me.
you're not exactly helping us trust you. And obviously us taking the trident off you each time isn't helping you trust us.
Exactly.
So everybody take a breath. Lady,
Would if I wasn't covered in this pile of meat.
lady,
Harvey,
I don't like
if
it
you
any
take the
more than
trident,
you.
I would trust it more in your hands right now.
If I take the trident, we've created a new enemy because Kainen will hunt for it.
Then take it away from him. If he's gonna lose his mind over it anyway, might as well get it out of everyone's reach.
I cannot deny what could be accomplished with this.
But you're unwilling to take that sacrifice on yourself.
I would take it on myself if I thought it would change anything.
Then do it now. Get it off Phil and take it away. Keep it to yourself. See what happens.
Very well. And Havi will go into the water with Phil and gesture for Phil to follow Havi.
Okay.
Phil will swim back if he can, close to the shore. And he'll just spit up water on the two before swimming away really quickly.
Cool down move kind of thing.
Yeah, just splashing them both.
Splash and 10. What is your current intent at the moment?
Well, Phil's intent was just to stay as a shark until we got things talked out, but he's willing to follow Havi if necessary. He's going to stay for a shark as long as he can for now, stick to the waters, just because it's safe that way, but he'll play it by ear and see when he needs to transform, what happens then.
Havi?
Havi will try to get Phil to transform back so that Havi can take the trident and do what needs to be done.
Phil nods his head towards the exit, kind of does a little circle swim. He's just trying to suggest, let's at least go together as far as we can
Yep.
beforehand.
Havi just wants to express their reluctance because they don't think it'll help anything, but yeah. And he's just sort of like talking out loud of, maybe if I attune to it, then that'll break the hold that it has on Kainen, and we can get back on track with trying to defeat the cults, and sort of just keeps yammering on a little. I just don't want to take you out to open water where we might come across the dragon turtle. So
No, it's fine. We're making our way carefully.
yeah.
Make it away.
Yep.
Where to? So there's a compass in the bottom of the map. If you turn it to face north, then I can get an idea of where you plan to go. Don't move your tokens. Just tell me
Right.
what you're ideas are.
So where are we thinking? What are we doing?
Well, again, my initial idea was get the Trident out of play so you guys talk him through things. I hadn't planned on like a full exit of it. This is a chance where it could be hidden close, or I feel like it's his second chance. It'd be funny if we put it back on the boat. The same place as before. That would be amazing.
I too would also love that.
No.
I'm
Yeah.
actually tempted to that, but
I'm on board. That's funny.
that's just the trip so far. But
Alright,
once
so you get to the boat. What's next?
Phil looks at Havi.
I'm waiting on you, guy. I don't know where to go or what we're sort of doing.
That was a bad effect. All right, he turns back into Phil. Okay. Aren't you the one that's taking this in the sky? I don't know why I keep saying the sky. Now Kainen's going to look in the sky. You can't attune to it. I've already tried, and it didn't actually work. It actually rejected. But we couldn't get him to. I don't know, because he's our friend, and the Trident's his choice, but the moat shouldn't be the only way. I mean, we took out the other cultists fine without a moat. I don't need why we need that. For now, he puts it in the boat, and just sets it in the boat while he's just talking to Havi, trying to figure out what to do.
Sits in the boat.
We. It's a difficult one. Because if I can't attune to it,
Well, here's the problem.
Then-
You were right in that now we're his enemy. He's going to forever try to hurt us and hunt the Trident. We couldn't keep it away from him long enough to not do that again. So I don't think this is going to help him at all. I mean, we have to like keep him from attacking us, and then even if we were to cure him of the connection, he still may harbor some really harsh feelings. I mean, he was right. This was given to him. We're just taking it away. I know it's hurting him, but I feel like it's hurting him more by losing him.
I just don't want to forsake him to becoming the next leader of the water cult, because the longer he is under the spell or the poison of this weapon, the more he's corrupted.
But that's the dilemma, isn't it? Make him an enemy now or make him an enemy later. While they're struggling in the back. You know, I got a feeling we should hurry up because I don't want to leave him alone too long.
I don't know what the right course of action is here. I believe that the Trident could do good with Kainen, but I just don't know if it's worth sacrificing him. So what do we do? Do we take the Trident back to him and ask him not to run away again? Like, it's...
We could offer the Trident, say we want to make peace, on the condition that he's willing for us to try to take down the cult without the moat, and if we can, then allow us to help him before it damages him further. Maybe we can make a concession that way.
I think he's pretty set on what he wants to do. And I don't think us disagreeing with that is going to do anything other than make him run away. But at least if he runs away with the trident, he might help defeat the fire cult.
Yes, but you're just replacing one evil with another.
I don't know what to do.
Here's my thought, and this is going to sound weird. I know I've been talking about this a lot, so I apologize. But I've been thinking, what if we put the trident...
Excuse me, we are having technical issues. Please return in a few minutes.
Intermission.
Lady and Kainen, please give me your initiative rolls, please.
22.
13. I was expected to win initiative. I think our initiative is very high anyway. I have no
And it's
bonus.
only +3, but I get advantage.
See?
Yeah. Even with a nat 20, Kainen wouldn't win against a 22.
How rude is that?
Yeah.
I
Okay,
call hacks.
so you see the grapple broken.
Hmm.
Kainen hasn't drawn his sword yet. It's not his turn to act. Lady Pierce, what are you doing?
Grapple again.
No, she wasn't going to grapple you again when you broke free. Because of the attitude she's been receiving.
Oh, God.
Oh, the tood. It's all about the tood, man.
She figures you're very aggressive at the moment, and maybe grappling you isn't the right call. So I would like to ready my... can I hold my action to see what he does?
You can do
See, now,
an-
I kind of feel like it's metagaming here. I think probably not. I'm just gonna wait to see what he does.
Roll for 10 if you want.
You can hold an action, but you can only hold a bonus action or an action. You can't hold both. And you need to tell me what.
No, I know that. No, because I don't. Because Elliot said he was drawing his sword. I think that's influenced my decision, but he hasn't done that in game yet. So I'm just gonna stand there to wait and see what he does. And if he runs off, I'll deal with that next turn.
Okay, Kainen, your turn. You pull your sword.
I draw my sword and said you made your choice. And I go for an attack. Yeah. So this is just with the dragon longsword. I don't know if it has a proper name. I think it did, but I forgot what it was.
+1 longsword.
Yeah, so I go for my 2 slash attacks. First one is a failed. It's only an 11. And the second one is... Ooh, it's a 17 plus 9. Yeah, oh yeah.
That hits.
Yep.
That one does hit.
Yay! First blood. Let's go. All right. 8. The 6 on that. So that is 11 damage. Flashing.
Okay.
Let me check something. Oh, that's critical. Your speed is... Your speed is reduced by 10 feet. Because of the
Okay.
effect of the slash. It is not a save, it is just a condition. Whenever I slash someone, they lose 10 feet of speed once per turn.
All right.
Can I see... can I use a disarming attack to make her drop the weapons on her? Is that not quite a thing because it's on their person but not held?
Read out the description of disarm.
When you hit with a weapon attack, you can spend one superiority die to add it to the damage and to disarm the target if it fails a strength saving throw. DC 16.
Well, he's not armed at the moment, so yeah, I
Mhm.
dare say you wouldn't be able to.
Okay.
You can take
Alright,
one of my
then.
weapons away.
Alright, then I will do a trip attack. Okay, so first off, it does an additional 5 damage
Mhm.
to you from this attack. You have to roll a strength saving throw DC 16. Assuming you're probably going to beat it, but I'm going to do it anyway.
Strength or dex?
This is a strength.
Yeah.
Come on,
That's a
look.
19.
Ah, you bastard. Oh, that's worth a shot. I am going to use action surge to do the attack again. Do my actions again. So I'm going to slash again with a fit. Oh, jeez, that was kind of cocked. 18.
Meat
Yeah,
speed.
meat.
Battlemaster can one superiority maneuver per attack. They can potentially use multiple maneuvers on a single turn if they have multiple attacks, such as through extra attack and action surge. Yes, you can.
I
He's-
thought that was the case. That's why I need you to, before you roll, if you plan to do a superiority dice, you need to let me know before you do the next.
Okay, fair enough. Okay. Alright, well, first off, I'll apply damage. So that's 10 slashing damage. And I try to trip.
There's a
Try to
strength
trip
again.
with does an additional 8 damage.
Okay.
A DC 16 strength.
24.
At that time. And the second attack, which was a hit, I already rolled the damage on that one, which was only 6 damage.
6.
And yes, and an additional 8 damage. Oh, jeez, okay. 8 damage for the maneuver. Try and trip you one more time.
Mm-hmm. Oh, 17.
Oh, so close. Jeez. Okay, and let me check the last one. And at the end of that one, I use bonus action second wind. Myself.
Well,
One sec. Let me just check my inventory. Because I remembered I had an item that I didn't use properly. And I was very upset because I realized I did it wrong. There it is. Yeah, it should be your turn.
Hey, Lady Pierce, we're on you.
If you roll a hit point die to gain hit points.
I can only draw one weapon per turn, right?
Yes,
Okay. I'm going to draw a
I-
dagger.
I assume so. Yep.
I'm going to draw a dagger and be like, so be it. And just rage.
Jesus.
And then I will attack back.
I would assume so.
So first one, ooh,
Is it a 20?
Reckless?
Oh.
Reckless.
Oh shit.
No,
Day
you
in
know
abyss.
You went toe to toe with a barbarian. What did you expect was going to happen?
Reckless. So, at advantage.
Boy. Day to suck.
A 19.
Oh, just above.
Oh.
You both have the same AC, so if you get 18 or higher, that hits.
Okay. 8 plus 3, 11. Is that piercing? I think it's piercing.
I believe so.
Yeah.
It's
And
just. But it's piercing.
yep. The second one is the 25.
Mm.
And maximum 12 piercing. And that shall end my turn.
Mm.
You two will be best friends when we get back.
We're gonna be cuddling in a death embrace. It's just beautiful. All right. Let me just double check here. Do that. Okay. What, are you just using a dagger?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. She's biding her time. Get her. All right. So did you go reckless?
I did.
So you
Okay,
get
so I have
advantage.
advantage.
Yes.
Okay.
On each
First
of your attacks.
slash turn. Oh, it's a 20. Oh shit. Oh shit. When you score a critical hit that deals slashing damage to a creature, you grievously wound it until in the start of your next turn, the target has disadvantage on all attack rolls. Oof.
Oh my
Someone
god.
took the slashing feat.
Yeah. All right, and it's the 8, so double the dice. That's unfortunately not too good, but that's okay for you. That's 9 damage. And yeah, I'm gonna try and trip her again. I'm gonna keep trying to get her to the ground. 7 more damage on top of it.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, roll poor.
Oh, me. Yes. Oh, yeah. 13.
There it is. She's down. All right, you're on the ground.
Yep.
Which is a shame because now you have advantage on attacks, which you did anyway.
That's okay. Now she's on the ground. I can now do more stuff. Yeah, bait and switch. Let's go. Wait a minute. Yep. So, and the second slash. That one's cocked, but it still beats anyway. Yeah, 24. Another 7 damage. And do I do one more? No,
Out of those.
7. Yeah, just that 7 damage.
Okay.
And one moment. Alright, that's all I can really do at the moment. Nope, that's it.
Cool.
Okay. I get up
Again,
and I draw another dagger.
Another dagger.
Now I am dual wielding.
Dual wielding. Dagger.
Yeah. So first hit is going to
Disadvantage.
be a reckless, so it's normal.
Okay.
First one is 24.
Yes.
Damage is 11 piercing. Second one is a natural 20.
Oh, jeez, that was disadvantage? Oh, no, it's flat. Sorry, yeah.
Flat.
Yeah.
But I get brutal critical.
Oh, you do. God, I'm pretty cool.
So that's I roll twice crit damage there, and then I roll another d4 on top of that. Oh, it's disgusting bad. 11 piercing. Oh wait, hang on, and then the extra one, an extra one. A 2, 1, 1. So all up 12 piercing damage for that attack.
Yeah, yep.
And then the bonus action is attack, which is 24, and this one doesn't include the
Dagger,
plus
dagger,
5, I believe. Right, that's how that works. If you attack with an offhand weapon, you don't add the modifier.
I believe
the damage?
so. Yes.
So that's 9?
No, that is 7.
7. Okay. I got like so upbeat, dancey music in the background. Like, yeah, this is nice. I like this. This is fun. Yeah.
And I just sort of like raise my hands with the daggers, and I'm like giving him this look that he's not
With
going to
camera.
survive this.
Did you stand back up?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
The
All right,
figurine doesn't look like it's still lying down.
Oh, yeah.
my
I haven't
bad.
been looking at that.
I want to make sure I didn't miss it.
That's it.
Kainen spits up a bit of blood
Mhm.
as he continues.
He does continue.
Oh no!
And were they still reckless, or was it just the first ones that were
Yes.
reckless? Oh, jeez, all right. Still
Uh,
reckless.
No, so if I go reckless on the first attack, all of my attacks are advantage, and then you get advantage on all your attacks against me.
Got it. All right. Slash again. I'm continuing. He's hell-bent at the moment. Wow, that was a really, really bad roll. 13. Nice.
Nope.
And I roll again. Oh, another nat 20. Oh, jeez. I had a 6 and a 20. All right. Stop cocking my dice. 6 and a 3, so it's 9 plus 5, 14 slashing damage. You have disadvantage on your rolls. And you have less speed. I wish to do a pushing attack. That's an extra 5 damage and DC 16.
DC
Is
16
this
athletics?
or
Strength. Yes. I believe all of mine are strength.
Sorry,
Saving
Elliot, is that...
Strength saving throw DC 16.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, well, I'm stupid. I get advantage on these while I'm fucking raging.
Roll poor.
No,
Do it.
it's a natural 20 plus 9.
That's rude.
The other one was a 16.
Okay. And with that, how is Lady looking? I'm assuming not even
spits up-
halfway.
Lady spits up some blood.
Okay. Oof. Jeez. All right. Yeah. The combat is moving.
Hey Lee, it's our own Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yeah. Lady, it's on you.
All right.
I'll say, all right, this is what you wanted, and reckless again.
All right. So flat rolls.
S- 16 misses. Oh, fucking hell. 16
Oh,
again.
yes. Double.
Oh.
And the final one is
I guess you have a bonus action.
18.
Too. Meets. On the dot.
8 feet.
and this is just 6 piercing.
Okay. All right. Oh boy. All right. Yep.
That's it.
Aiden is just. You see, he has intent on his face. He is straight up intent. And goes again. Yeah, this is a back and forth right now. That is a 19, so that's a hit.
Yep.
Only 6 this time. One hand? That's one-handed, right? Yes. Be two-handed. Yeah, and he'll go for another slash. 18 on the dot.
Yep.
Or 13 slashing damage.
13.
Yes, 13.
Oof.
But you're having that because of raging, right?
Oh, it's magical
No.
damage because the sword is magic.
Oh.
So none of this is halved. This is all flat.
Yep.
That has been the case the whole time.
Mm. Alrighty. Can I? I don't know. I probably wouldn't do anything. And I brace up again. Ready for the next one.
All right.
Mhm.
3 daggers. Reckless.
Dagger,
again.
dagger. So these
This
ones
time they're at
will be
advantage.
advantage. Yes, they are. Roll poor,
Natural
roll poor,
20.
roll poor. Damn it, you didn't roll poor. Roll less. Roll less than that.
And then, so 9 plus 4 is 13, plus 3 is 16. Piercing. For the first one.
Oh no.
Oh, fuck. Hang on, let me.
I get it. Lady Pierce.
And 21. Or 24, I guess.
24.
11 piercing.
Kainen goes down.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Oh god.
I have too much fucking health. It's just so much health. Is it like 120 or some shit?
It's, well, because we rested in the room.
Yeah.
So I have 149 at the moment.
Gosh.
You got me down to
How much
40, though.
Got you down to 40. Yeah. If you're a normal person, I would have got you down, but fuck me. That second wind got me back to full health.
Wait.
Okay, so
Wait,
Elliot,
That's all I can do.
hold on. Wait.
No.
So that is 2 attacks from Lady Pierce.
Hmm?
What are you doing? You still have a bonus action attack if you choose.
I'm not attacking him while he's down. Are you kidding me? I will.
Get him.
No. My whole thing was to try and help him. That's why I wanted the trident to get away from him as far as it could be, where he couldn't reach it. I will forego the last attack and attempt to stabilize him, I guess?
Well, that would require an action, so
Yeah.
sorry, that ends your turn. Kainen, give me a death save.
Death save. It is a success. Sorry, it's a failure, but you see him like cough up some blood, but and seem to shudder, but at the same time you see a small red glow coming from near his neck, like around his chest plate, kind of thing. A small glow, and he kind of calms for a sec, and he succeeds.
Okay.
Hmm?
Yeah, I go to stabilize him.
Are you stabilized already, Elliot, or you just succeed in that?
Let me just check. No, I'm not stabilized yet.
Okay. Lady Pierce, please give me a medicine check.
Oh, it's 10 on the dot.
I think that works.
9 plus 1. These hands only know how to deal pain.
Yeah, I'll smush my calluses into your wounds.
I'm just double checking. Yep, no, you are successful, and Kainen is stabilized.
Okay. I like slump on the ground next to him and just like sitting up, and I'm just gonna wait for the party members to return. There's nothing more I can do.
Mm.
I don't even have any rope anymore. I gave it all to Havi.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Does Kainen have rope?
No,
I don't know. I'm not
I think
checking
all
in.
our rope has been used.
No, you guys got 2 lengths of rope back. There was 200 feet of rope. You lost 100 feet. Sorry. 200 feet of rope, you lost 100 feet because you had 4 sets of 50-foot rope and you lost half.
I'm also not gonna risk like waking him up by rummaging through his shit. So let's get sit next to him. I'm gonna keep my daggers out, and just catch my breath. Like the rage dissipates, and yeah, I just look over him a bit, worried. For his, not because of what I did to him, but because he's reached a point where this is gonna happen. Concern.
Okay, is there anything else happening during the next little while that are you just going to stay here with Kainen? Or do you have other
Yeah.
plans?
No, I'm gonna stay there with him.
Okay, it's about 25 minutes later that Havi and Phil return. And
I acknowledge them with like a nod of the head.
Are you alive?
But
What
I'm very
happened?
clearly wounded. He did not like his trident being taken away, and so he tried to attack me.
Phil will go ahead and kind of just tend to Lady's wounds and do a actually a level 4 cure wounds. Rewind. And he will return 20 points of healing.
Sweet.
You didn't kill him, did you?
Thanks. No. He's out cold though.
Well, Phil starts tying him up. Or at least disarming
This
him.
is how far he's gone. I don't know what else to say.
Well, okay, so what we decided possibly is he wants to destroy the cult just as much as we do. We can offer him the trident back if he's willing to help us try our way first. Then after we destroy the fire cult, then we can decide what to do with the trident. We figured maybe it could be a peace offering for him. But we also figured that if he's going to go, to maybe just let him go because, you know, he's our friend and it's his choice.
Well, he was our friend. I think now it's fairly obvious we've created an enemy.
So do we just leave him here? Do we wait till he wakes up and say goodbye? What, I mean, do we try to talk to him? What's our plan?
I don't know at
I
this
don't
point.
know.
Did you at least get the trident out of here?
Oh, it's in a place. I don't think it'll be found, but it's in a place.
Did you take it into the sky?
Well, you were saying that so often that if we took it to the sky, yes, it'll be hard for him to get, but wouldn't that be the first place he checks? Hey, are you listening? He slaps his Kainen's cheeks for a bit.
Death saving throws. Back to it. Fail 1, no 2. It's critical hit.
So, you know he can't fly, right? The lady's like exhausted, sitting down, like muscles just fully dead weight. He can't fly, so if you put it in the clouds, how is he going to get it?
Yeah. Which we thought was a great idea, didn't we? So, yeah, that's where it's at, way up in the sky.
you say
Slap,
this
slap.
into my ear. And he dies.
I'm just going to assume he's lying to me. The
I
trust is like gone at this point.
I still offer that we try
I
to...
don't think Lady trusts anyone in this party at the moment.
Aww.
Kind of trusts Harvey.
Well, I doubt it because Harvey's really thinking about just giving Kainen the trident.
I mean,
Well, we can try one more time, right? Offer him, hey, try it our way, but how will we know he won't just leave again last time? I mean, should we leave him or what's... Listen, I want to respect you two, but...
I say throw him over your shoulder, Lady, and let's just go to the fire cult.
sure. They like sluggishly get up and grab him.
Oh, let me help. And Havi will also cast a Cure Wounds on Lady. $27 plus 4, 31.
Cool.
It's at this point that several of you get messages. Kainen, you're unconscious, so you don't receive yours.
Ah, it's a beautiful dream.
Dang.
Bill and Harvey, you receive your... I am going to send this over Messenger. I love Phil's message back, by the way. That's brilliant.
Well, it caught me off guard, so I think that would have been an appropriate response.
Perfect. I love it.
You sorcerer who dis?
Harvey, give me... Well, okay. Before I... So I won't respond via message. What is your initial reaction right now? Harvey, you got your message first. Phil, you got your message second.
Javi sort of looks around confused for a moment. and then realizes that they're receiving a message. The contents of which has them in a bit of a panic.
Phil, what are you doing?
Phil's like, concerned for Kainen, trying to tie him up for the moment until we decide what to do. And he pauses, is confused, is like, oh. And is like, ah. And he goes back to tying Kainen. So just a myriad of surprise to confusion to, oh well.
So, Lady Phil, it's up to you to RP this point in time. So what your actions, reactions, etc. are for this moment.
Oh, sorry, what?
It's
I
up to
sorry,
Havi.
I missed.
No,
not
you're
me?
fine.
Okay,
No.
cool.
It's Havi and Phil. Up to them to RP this moment.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, we're tying him.
Okay.
I'm tying him up. What were you saying?
Did anybody else get a message?
Oh, well, yeah. They're having some bad weather, but, we just got
Bad weather? They barely survived a tornado.
Tornadoes happen. It's a natural weather phenomenon.
Would I know that this is not a natural weather phenomenon for this area?
This is basically your home. You absolutely know beyond all reasonable doubt that tornadoes are not natural in this area.
Tornadoes don't just happen here.
Well, see, I did not know that.
Well, now you do. There's something wrong, and we're wasting time down here.
What's going on?
I just got a mind message. I don't know what they're called. Saying that there was a tornado that they barely survived on the surface, and what's the guy's name that sent the message? I can't remember.
Noel Nickel.
Noel says that his magic is limited and that we need to hurry for the sake of the people, but I don't know where we need to hurry to or what we need to do. I just know that we're wasting time down here.
Well, let's go find that air cult then.
Are we carrying this guy or are we leaving him? Because he's going to stop us the moment he comes to.
I don't know that taking the trident was the right course of action, but it's the one we've taken. So we need to decide.
I don't want to leave him, but I guess we should. When he wakes up, he can look around for it as much as he likes, and if he finds it, he finds it.
Do we take the trident with us?
Well, we have to fly pretty high to get the trident back. He slaps Kainen's cheek again to see if he's awake.
Do you think that's a good option?
I think now that we've created a new enemy in Kainen, leaving him with the option to be equipped with the trident to potentially use against us, I don't think it's the right choice. And I think if we take the trident and he does find us, we at least have the option to try and give it back to him as a peace offering.
Okay.
And if nothing else, one of us can try and attune to it at some point in time and use it against the fire cult.
Not it.
I'll volunteer.
We'll decide. Let's try our tactic first, because we've been pretty successful. Are there actually chests there like at that size?
Yes. You guys initially pilfered them. You found the dwarven tomes here, and a bunch of treasure.
Okay. Is the plan to take Kainen with us or to leave him here? I'm asking for roleplay reasons.
I think we leave him there to cool off.
Okay, so
Same.
Phil will be emptying out. Is the chest completely empty?
Yeah, pretty much.
Phil will start trying to drag Kainen into the chest.
Jeez.
What are you doing?
Oh, if we're going to keep him here, this should slow him down a little, right? While we do the real work?
I suppose, but it could also suffocate him.
No, there's plenty of holes here. He'll survive. I'm sure he'll be able to break out pretty easily.
There's not many holes in the chest.
Yeah, I think just leave him out.
Should we leave a note then?
Yeah.
Okay,
Who
who wants to leave? Huh? What?
Which one of you wants to leave the note? And do you want to message it to me, or do you want to say it out loud now?
I could write one up.
Write it in blood.
Phil?
Yeah. Indicators.
Sign it with like a bloody bit of spit, like. I will think about what to say and then I'll let you know. But I'll leave a note.
Okay.
What's the verdict for you guys on bringing the trident with us?
Fine. If you don't want to leave it up in the sky, it's probably safer with us, so that at
Phil?
least we know if he comes for it.
Phil looks at Havi. Would now be a good time to go to the pool and maybe get some help if this guy's not going to help us anymore?
I think so.
Maybe I should earn Lady's respect by giving her her daughter back. Then they can both come with us. We'll decide.
What race are you?
Who, Phil?
Yeah.
He's a gnome.
He's racing to his death.
Yeah.
He's a little guy.
I'm just gonna squint my eyes at him and just say, "You're a really selfish little gnome, aren't you?" And I'm gonna walk off.
Goodness.
What did I say?
I don't know how far you plan to walk, but it's 2 steps to the water.
Well, I'll turn my back to him. If we're going off anyway, I'm dropping into the water and going to the next room.
I thought that was a good suggestion. Did I say something wrong?
I think maybe she's a bit tired. Before Havi leaves, they'll take one length of rope and tie up Kainen.
Phil will make.
Phil said he was tying Kainen up already, so there's one length of rope.
Okay.
Yeah. Phil
tie
has
Kainen.
Kainen on his side so he doesn't aspirate.
In which case, can Havi check the knots on the rope just to make sure they're good and tight?
Okay, so I need a sleight of hand from Phil. And then I need a...
Investigation.
I'm wondering if it's sleight of hand again or yeah, it could be. Yeah,
Investigation sounds right.
Investigation sounds good. I like that. So,
Natural 20
Nice.
plus 1.
Phil, what's your roll?
What do you mean? These look fine. It's a perfect
Sleight of
7.
hand. What is it? 7. Harvey, these don't look great.
I'm just imagining like little
Basic.
bows. Just little half-hitch bows.
Yeah, just pull this to undo kind of thing.
Yeah.
You don't want them to suffocate.
I respect the effort. I might just tighten some of these to secure them.
Give me a sleight of hand check.
Would it be with advantage now? Or just flat?
I got a 16 plus 4.
Oh, jeez, yeah, a little bit.
So 20.
Unnatural 20. So
Yeah.
now if Kainen wakes up, he's not going to be able to get free. Got it.
Yay. He's gonna starve to death. Woo!
Phil put like some cloth under his head to make sure at least he's comfortable.
Cool. Okay. What's your plan, guys?
Make our way towards the pool.
Cool.
Okay. So you arrive at Le Pool. We know that Guy is encased in stones. And it's up to you guys. What do you want to do?
Javi will reach in and grab the trident.
Is that all
Well,
that
he never would have thought to
luck
come
was reduced
here.
to? Gnome spellcaster.
It worked. You didn't find it yet, right? Look, I want to respect you guys' decision, so I want you to decide. It's your daughter's right here. There's a doctor here, too. If I
Why
could
did
do
you not
both,
take
I
this into
would.
the sky?
What?
Why did you
Well-
not take this into the sky?
We weren't sure if we were going to let him have it because we were going to lose him anyway, whether we would give it to him or he would fight us for it anyway. So
It was going to take us too long to get to somewhere in open air.
So if he was to take it, fine, we'll move on. But we figured at least here, if he doesn't, we have a chance of maybe getting him to help us. It was a risk, and now we have another option.
Yeah. That, and
And
we
if you
didn't know
returned-
that you would have your own battle royale.
And what would have happened if you returned with the trident and I was lying bleeding on the ground?
I
And
would
some
have.
really difficult decisions would have had to have been made.
Phil nods. He doesn't say anything else. Trust me, there are final straws, and I'm not trying to betray anybody here.
Kainen's made his choice. No, we have to make
Well-
ours.
The Trident made his choice, but we can't stop that. Anyway, people apparently are being chased by tornadoes, so, Lady? He's giving Lady the tough choice.
You mean the same choice that I've made time and time again?
Wait, so she is absolutely sure leave her daughter here. I'm just double checking.
Yes, unless you can make it work on both of them at the same time. fix the frog?
Out of character. Out of character. You do not have to resurrect anybody. That is also an option. If Elliot as a player comes back as another character again,
True.
that is also a possibility. It's up to you whether you want to res him now or not.
Well, shouldn't that be Elliot's decision? We're just
No.
playing as the party would play.
No, it's not Elliot's decision.
Ah.
I mean, he could still play his two characters, right? Because that's essentially what is going to happen to me if we get Guy back.
Or you could decide which one goes home, or I don't know. That's up to Lee.
It would be Lady that goes home.
I'm trying to go in character that family is something that's never really expressed well, but is a vital core to him. That's why he keeps trying to help you, but he's also willing to respect her decision if she's genuinely pushing him to the frog. He's really sad about it, but he will respect her decision if that is her decision. That's why he keeps hesitating, but...
Can you make it work on both of them? 'Cause you tried that. You were going to try that before, right?
Well, but they're kind of far away, and we risk breaking one if we try to move them. And then we can return them with missing parts, and that would not be ideal. So I don't think that's an option unless we can recruit help somewhere nearby.
I'm almost willing to try and move Guy closer to the pool.
Okay.
It'd be dangerous, though.
Phil will go over and offer guidance.
But she's mighty strong. Do we know how heavy these statues are?
We did a calculation last time. But I don't know.
Kainen's the one who had the potion of strength, didn't he? Who has that?
Sorry, he what?
Kainen, who had the potion of strength that Phil was trying to get because he wanted to use it in his shark form?
I think he already used it.
Oh, okay.
Besides, I can get advantage on it if I'm going for it anyway.
And Phil would still use guidance to help you.
Your carry capacity is 300 pounds.
But what is the drag lift capacity? Because the drag lift capacity should be more.
You know, if I tip over a statue, that's a strength check I just found out.
Yeah, you don't want to drop the statue. That'll...
No, it's in... I clicked on the strength checks in D&D Beyond, and that was one of the options. Tip over a statue.
Huh.
Lifting and carrying. Following terms, carrying capacity, push, drag, or lift. You push, drag, or lift a weight in pounds up to twice your carrying capacity.
Yeah.
So you can push up to 600 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
Or 30 times your strength score.
Goodness.
Yeah, it's 15 times for your carry capacity.
Could I push the statue closer?
Bear with me.
The way in my mind is that pushing it is probably safer than carrying it and accidentally dropping it.
And Phil
So
will
I
be
would try
like
and
there
slide it
helping
across.
and casting, using his guidance to help her keep on course.
Also
Havi could
fun.
try and assist.
Lots of math rock involved, right?
If it helps, my speed isn't reduced when encumbered.
It'd be so... 3 days later, we're dying up here.
This would be an athletics check, wouldn't it?
Correct.
I'd also probably be raging to. Oh.
Oh
I didn't-
God, I would have to keep slapping your butt to keep you raged. Remember?
Javi can assist if it's an athletics check.
Okay.
I think that's the plan. We're gonna try.
Going by rules as written here. Hold on 1 sec. I'm getting a knock at the door. Yeah, what's up? Do anything? Oh, they're just grabbing wine.
Don't edge us,
you
monster.
Sorry, I'll get my butt out of here.
Booty, 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 rocking everywhere.
She'll dance. Be careful.
She is.
Okay, so the statue is more than your carry weight, less than your push drag weight.
I see. So it's doable.
So that is what we attempt to do. Do.
There's going to be rolls involved.
Uh-huh.
I'm just trying to. I haven't got a DC plan for this. Oh God!
Next time.
No. I think we can do this in the next 25 minutes, no problem. Because that would give me time to say, hey, Elliot, you are or you are not
Yeah.
coming back next game as
Yeah.
Dr. Croker.
Hypothetically,
Yep.
a broken statue can be repaired with mend, right?
No.
No?
No.
Why not? It just.
I'm certain that there's a spell that can repair it.
Men should be able
It
to
might not be
repair-
mend. Mend
Depends on the
seems
piece.
pretty,
like a small.
Mend is a cantrip, though. That's my only problem.
yeah.
The spell repairs a single break or tear in an object you touch, such as a broken chain link, 2 halves of broken key, a torn cloak, or a leaking water skin. As
Yes,
long
that's
as the
pretty
break
small.
or tear is no larger than 1 foot in any dimension, you mend it, leaving no trace of the former damage. So, for example, if the leg broke off, that's greater than 1 foot in dimension.
But the
So you would
breakage
not-
isn't. You're mending the breakage.
It says the piece.
Okay. Fair.
With the examples given, they seem very small.
Yeah.
Like, I know it says like a foot, but it's like a tear in a cape. Like, a link is something that you could actually like repair with tools if you had them.
Yeah, it says 2 halves of a broken key, a torn cloak, a leaking
Fair.
water skin.
Yep.
I feel like a humanoid statue is asking a lot.
Well, to be fair, if you accidentally chip the nose off, Bending should be able to get that little piece back on, right?
I would agree.
Just small little chips, possibly.
But there would be a lot of requirement to get a limb replaced.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, so I mean we have acrobatics, we have strength, sleight of hand.
I'm pushing something heavy. I feel like that's
Well,
strength.
we're pushing without tipping
No,
it
no,
over.
correct.
So
Yeah,
I
but-
feel it's dexterous. Not
As well as
Yeah.
yeah. So it would require. It's going to require multiple rolls to do successfully. Like if it just do a straight strength check, that seems pretty straightforward. I push it, no problem.
I mean, I am just pushing it though.
Yeah, but try to add some challenge to it.
I don't want challenge to kill my character.
While your fears are warranted, that's what makes this whole situation difficult. Is because Guy Pearce did not turn into stone in the most formal, easy to move state.
That's where Havi comes in.
Guy Pearce is in a combat ready state.
Yeah. That's all right. If we support it from both sides.
Just tell me the plan, guys. Tell me the plan. What are you just pushing? Are you
I feel like I'll be pushing from behind, and if I can get someone on the other side to sort of stabilize in case there's like any sway or something and I need a hand.
Question is Guy Pearce considered a creature?
As a stone statue?
I mean, or is he just a stone statue? He's not considered a creature at the moment. Probably
They would
not.
be considered a construct.
Fair. Okay.
So a stone statue can be either a simple object, a petrified creature, which this is the case, or a magical construct called a golem. So out of those three examples, simple object, petrified creature, magical construct, this is a petrified creature.
Okay.
Phil walks up, and if I waste a spell, I waste the spell. He puts his hand on the statue, and he tries to polymorph it into a turtle.
It does not work.
Damn. The spell transforms a creature that you see within range into a new form. An unwilling creature must make a wisdom saving throw, but... Oh, well, the spell has no effect on a shape changer or a creature with 0 hit points, which I don't know if that's the case. But I trust the DM ruling.
Look, someone asked this question 7 years ago.
Good old Reddit.
Petrification turns a target into an inanimate substance, usually stone, per Player's Handbook, page 291. Consider it specifically states, I would consider it an invalid target for polymorph, although I would consider it a valid target for stone-shaping magics, which could be pretty fucked up depending on the rule, the depetrification process. I like that answer a lot.
Yeah, that's fine.
It is a petrified creature, agreed, but it is an inanimate substance such as stone right now.
And then he looks up at Lady. You can do this! And guidance.
Okay. Who's jumping on the other side?
Javi, I think?
Havi. Okay.
And Phil can only guide one without using sorcerer points.
So I'll probably get Havi to balance Guy as I move her forward. Because Havi also has the added advantage that if Guy's in like a position, Havi can like clamp onto her shoulders and above and sort of use his strength that way.
Give me a second.
Just quickly.
Yep.
You can do this, right, Phil? You can use a spell on 2 people at once.
Well, yeah, because of the level of the spell and because of my sorcery points, I can dual cast a spell. A single target spell, which this is, I can dual cast it. And I've got my full sorcery points at the moment.
How tall is Dr. Crow? Is it in the background? It is. He's 3 foot, so he's 1 foot below the surface of the water. Just to be clear.
Yeah, we just need to get guy to
You,
the edge.
you would need to get the statue right to the edge here.
Yep.
Careful.
Easy. That's what? 15 feet?
Yeah.
If we're counting like diagonal as 5 feet.
Rough. I mean, you can always use a ruler and 3.3 tiles, so it's 18 feet maybe.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we can do this.
Okay. Lady, I need a strength check.
Okay. I'm raging for the assistance.
Sorry, athletics check is going to be appropriate.
Yeah.
And you get a D4 with that.
Okay. Oh, 28. I didn't roll the D4 though. Do I get to keep that?
Yeah.
Is that a thing that like sort of lasts a minute or so?
You roll. I mean, you roll the D4 with the 20. Like
Okay.
that was your. Well, your intention was to use guidance on this roll.
Yeah, but
And
it's a
you don't know,
cantrip,
but
so he can maintain guidance each roll.
Every little bit counts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Well, 29.
Okay. Havi.
It just coincidentally, 29 is my max roll without guidance. Like that's if I hit a nat 20.
Correct. So it's an unnatural 20, 29 kind of thing.
Yeah.
Havi, I need an acrobatics check from you, please.
It's 18 plus 4 is 22.
Great. Okay. You successfully move the statue to the edge of the pool.
Oh shit! I thought we were gonna have to do multiple. I was prepared to use all my rages.
I was prepared to, because he was going to slap your butt to try to maintain it like last time.
So, thinking as a DM, so your push-pull weight is greater than the weight of the statue. So the push-pull weight is, you said it was times 30 your strength score. So you can push up to 600 pounds. This statue weighs 462 pounds. So you have 100 or so pounds to spare of push-pull weight.
Hell yeah.
The DC for the balance on the acrobatics was 15. If that failed, it would have fallen and shattered into several pieces.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Because you rolled 29 on your athletics check to push it, that was above and beyond the DC. It was almost as good as a nat 20. But yeah, I wasn't going to penalize you because it is within your strength range to push pull. And
yeah,
you specifically put on your character sheet how much Guy Pearce weighs. So that also went in your favor.
That's awesome.
I don't remember that.
You put 154 pounds times 3 equals 462.
Okay. I don't know how much that is.
It basically the size of me.
Okay.
I weigh about that much.
Wow.
Got that monkish physique.
Exactly.
And she's rock hard now.
Phrasing.
No,
That's my
abs.
daughter. That's my daughter you're talking about.
Muscles. Oh, that's right.
So, and I appreciate everybody who puts in as much information as they possibly can. Actually, so looking, the height of Guy Pearce is 2 inches taller than me, so about that much taller than me. So that would be extremely lean, which
Yeah.
is standard for a monk.
I think that's probably the reason why I went that weight. Just for the a monk is kind of lean. They don't eat a lot, right? They're not gluttonous.
Correct. 154 pounds is 70 kilograms.
Yeah. Cool.
And yeah, a wise DM once told me, you know that the players are supposed to win, right?
Not always.
And I mean, this is I don't see the fairness in making you guys suffer in this particular situation. Like it doesn't make sense. So now it is up to Phil to cast the spell.
Yeah. Phil will take on the preacher role, and he'll get in the water next to the two and have the scroll on the edge of the water.
If he needs both his hands, I'm willing to hold him, lie on my stomach and just hold him in place. Not that it's gonna do anything. It's just for flavor.
You lay on your stomach and support Phil as he straddles a hand onto the shoulder of Dr. Croker and onto the feet of Guy Pearce.
Mm-hmm. And he'll well up within the sorcery points. It's going to be actually 6.
I'm just gonna tell him, I believe you can do this.
Oh, that actually makes him smile. And he goes, dual casting jutsu, greater restoration. Cast a spell.
And that's where we end tonight's session.
Oh.
Like those guys.
Like those guys and subscribe to those guys.
Hit the bell.